Okay, complex numbers. So when the polynomial here is divided by this, the remainder is, and then you've got a couple of different answers. Now, this part here is the important part. We're going to use null factor rule to find out what it is, because once I substitute that back in here, that is the faster way of figuring out what the remainder will be. Okay, so z minus 1 equals 0, meaning z equals I. Okay, so now I'm going to be substituting, therefore, let z equal I in PZ. So when I substitute in I, I'm going to end up with I cubed minus I times I squared minus I minus I. Okay, so here I can see I've got I cubed. If I simplify this down, I cubed minus I cubed minus, these two are like terms, so 2I. These two can cancel out, so I'll be left with negative 2I. So your answer for this one is going to be A. If you wanted to expand this out the long way, one way that I think about it is I equals the square root of negative 1. So then if I've got it cubed, then that means I'm doing square root of negative 1 times square root of negative 1 times square root of negative 1 really means square root of negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1. It's going to be equal to the square root of negative 1, meaning that's still equal to I. So this would turn out to be I minus, this would turn out to be I minus 2I, still get the same answer.